pagbabago. Sawa na ang bayan ko sa magnanakaw na tao.
Thank you very much. For the oath takers, kindly remain standing as the President administers your oaths of office as the Volunteers Against Crime and Corruption's Board of Trustees, Advisors, and Legal Counsels. For other guests, kindly take your seats.
When I entered the room from that side, kita ko, sabi ko, sino bang manager ditong lugar na ito? Palitan mo yung parang ilaw ng punerarya. Ito. Yung house, ano yan eh, manager. Maghanap kayo na yung bigay mo, donate po na punerarya yung putong. Kindly raise your right hands and repeat after me. I state your name. Having been appointed to the position of, solemnly swear that I will well and faithfully discharge to the best of my ability the duties of my present position and of all others I may hereafter hold, that impose this obligation upon myself voluntarily without mental reservation or purpose of evasion. So help me God. Congratulations. And
Thank you very much. For the oath takers, kindly remain standing. We have done our oath already, so everyone please be seated. And now to give recognition to the VACC awardees as pillars of the criminal justice system for the year 2016-2017. May we call on Mr. Dante Jimenez, Chairman, VACC, Ms. Merly Jimenez San Pedro, Secretary General, Secretary of Justice, Vitaliano Aguirre II, Attorney Manuel Obedosa Jr., Vice Chairman, to give the plaques and medallions to the 22 major awardees. May we request also Martin Dino to please join us on stage. May we request President Rodrigo Roa Duterte to witness the awarding. For his anti-corruption campaign, Filon Ngayon, Ted Filon, ABS-CBN.
Attorney Bringa. Sir, si Attorney Bringa. Sir, Attorney Dante.
Outstanding Judiciary, Judge Danilo V. Suarez, Parañaque RTC, Branch 259. Outstanding Public Prosecutor, Prosecutor Nubert Oliveros, Parañaque RTC Branch 259. Outstanding Private Prosecutor, Attorney Eduardo Bringas. Outstanding Law Enforcement, Attorney Dante Giran, Director, NBI. Police Director Oscar Albayalde, Regional Director, PNP and CRPO. Outstanding Government Service Institution, Public Attorney's Office, Attorney Persida Acosta, Chief, Public Attorney's Office. Outstanding Local Government Unit Official, Mayor Emerson D. Pascual, Gapan City, Nueva Ecija. Outstanding Individual for Community Service, Dr. Delia Maceda. Thank you, Dr. Maceda. Outstanding Beacon of Courage, Pyra N. Lucas. Thank you, Ms. Lucas. For media, outstanding station, outstanding radio station, DZBB 594.
Medyo bilisan na lang po natin yung facing.
Mhm. Thank you. Outstanding radio reporter, Xander Kayabyab, DZMM, 630. Thank you. Outstanding Teleradyo Program Double A sa Double B. Thank you. Outstanding Teleradyo Anchors, Arnold Clavio and Ali Soto, DZBB 594. Thank you. Outstanding Television Station, GMA 7. And Outstanding Television News Program, 24 Oras, GMA 7. Thank you. Outstanding Television News Reporter, Susan Enriquez, GMA 7. Thank you. Outstanding newspaper, the Manila Times. Thank you. Outstanding newspaper reporter, Jefferson G. Antiporda, Manila Times. I didn't mention the name of the movie. Okay lang? Thank you. Outstanding movie producer, given to, posthumously, to Donna Villa, to be received by her children, Isabel Caparas and Carlo Miguel Caparas. Thank you. And thank you, Mr. President. Thank you. May we now call on Mr. Dante Jimenez for a short inspirational message.
First of all, we are humbled that the VACC's 19th foundation anniversary has been held again here in the Malacanang Palace. Maraming salamat, Mr. President. I remember 2 years ago when you said to us, and you said to me, and because we were tinaboy kami sa Camp Crame. Sabi nyo, last year, dito ka kayo mag-a-anniversary. Again, maraming salamat, Mr. President. I was given only 2 minutes by the protocol. I don't know how to to make it short, but I will try. You know, we victims of heinous crimes have no one to reach out with our victims' problem on the criminal justice system, which a while ago, in my ulat sa bayan, have described it as what? It is slow, it is rotten, and it is corrupt. Mr. President, 27 years ago, I became a crusader against crime because my brother was killed by a drug syndicate in Parañaque. And up till now, I cannot leave this advocacy because always my brother haunts me. And with my mother, who died just last Saturday, who gave me the inspiration to fight on, and who gave me the courage to give justice to our brother, Buboy Jimenez. Hindi ko po makalimutan yon hanggang ngayon. Kanino kami titingala? Kanino kami pupunta? Kaya kanina, we are really touched with the way our President gave us the time to listen to the problems of our criminal justice system. Take note, the sub-44 police officers and men who were butchered in Mamasapano, the parents were here and are here. And they could now vouch for this kind of justice system. Sabi nila kay Mr. President, tulungan niyo kami. And we know pretty well how they were butchered in Mamasapano and how their case now was downgraded from reckless imprudence resulting to multiple homicide, 44 counts that we filed. And they filed. It was downgraded to what? Graft and usurpation of authority. Mr. President, you are a lawyer. I don't know how we will be able to resolve this. You have the political will, and we hope that you will always be with us, victims of heinous crimes. Corruption, practically, is all over the bureaucracy, including the judiciary, the legislative, and even the executive branches of government. We will always be praying, Mr. President, that you will guide us. And so, today we have recognized the feat, the accomplishment of our awardees from special to major. And thank you very much, law enforcers, prosecutors, judges, and community leaders, especially media, for helping victims of heinous crimes, not helping criminals. They thought that VACC is just a mere organization that protects our own members. No. We are an organization that practically helps governments, past administrations, in shaping up policies. But unfortunately, we have not changed. The death penalty that we have been asking for was not even seriously discussed in the Senate. It's only the House of Representatives that made it. And so, without much ado, I would like to inspire everyone to carry on the torch and give us all your support. Let us all pray that our President will always be there to guide us, help us, and attain a better and peaceful Philippines. Maraming salamat po.
Thank you, Thank you, Chairman Dante Jimenez. May we now invite Justice Secretary Vitaliano Aguirre II to introduce our esteemed guests of honor and speaker.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have the honor to introduce the President of the Republic of the Philippines, Rodrigo Roa Duterte.
Kindly sit down. Salamat po. Ayaw po niya. I have here with me 2 pages. Happy anniversary to VACC and Mabuhay. Now we go home. Wala naman. 2 pages lang. I can finish this about a minute and a half. Tapos, yun na. But it would not do justice to the victim, and that is the Filipino. Yung sa gobyerno, sa graft, the incompetence, at saka yung crime. Alam mo, sa totoo, andito man si Director Santiago. He used to be the PDS, now the chairman of the board of Philippine Drugs. I reappointed him because he is more than capable of handling the job. He was doing good, and I hope that he will do better. Yung namatay daw kanina sa Bulacan 32 in a massive raid, maganda yun. Makapatay lang tayo ng another 32 every day, then maybe we can reduce the what ails this country. Ayaw lang kasi maniwala ng mga tao. Well, hindi yung of course we are all bleeding hearts here because most of you are really victims of crime and criminality and extreme negligence. Inuna ko yung droga because that I will stop drugs, the problem itself, in about 3 to 6 months. And I was talking with the background of what my experience was when I was the mayor of Davao City. Sa awa ng Diyos, sa Davao, still not perfect, but yung droga pati, everybody behaves. And because it is not that I directed them to behave or imposed rules that are, they wanted it to be that way because alam na nila ngayon, mas maganda ang disiplinado na isang lugar. Let me just give you a story. Yung si Albuera Mayor Espinosa was lording it over doon sa Albuera Leyte. At walang election doon. Pinapatay. At pati pulis na ayaw sumunod sa kanya, pinapatay. About 6. Walang no political expression there. No political free will to choose the leaders na gusto nilang magpatakbo ng bayan nila. At yung mga kalaban, pinapatay, inaambos. Doon naman si Parahinog, almost 2 decades, walang magsalita doon. Pare, and you can buy shabu. Diyan sa sari-sari. Hindi ka over the counter. But it's freely sold. But I have observed him closely dito. At yung si mga general luot ng pulis, yung ibang high profile, masyadong kalma. And, like luot, general. And I think it was a P. Mayor, if I am correct. We paid for his training as a soldier. We paid for his clothing and food. And this idiot, upon his retirement, goes into drugs and makes money. Ayaw ninyo kasing maniwala. I'm addressing not you. Lalo na mga human rights. That drug was eating our country. But if you do not do anything drastic, si Duterte, walang drugs palagi. Ay, yan ang problema. Kaya tayo nakikita-kita dito. Kita mo 32 kanina daw sa Bulacan. It's really a problem. It takes a toll on the lives of people, whether you are really the victim or the criminal. Walang katapusan ito. And when I said that I could solve it, I was referring to an environment na ako yung mayor ng parang Davao itong Pilipinas. Anak ka ng, maghanap ka na kung anong, sinong yung nanay na yan, anak ng, hindi ko alam na yung pulis na kasama ko dapat nandoon, mga generals. And little did I realize that the very agency I was relying on to protect us from the smuggling of drugs from abroad, yung palang ang nag-i-import rin ng drugs. So how can I finish it? I will... Hindi ko matatapos to. Then I realized na yung Amerika ng Amerika, with all its power, hindi kaya. Hanggang yung problema nila, kung hindi kaya ng Amerika, mas lalo na itong Pilipinas. So, I will be able to solve the problem. Patayin ko lang yan lahat. But about the next generation, talagang magwala ako. You can prosecute me after or now, whatever. You can assassinate me. But it do not really help. Unless we are all of like persuasion, na tapusin talaga natin ito for the next generation. Yung mga gunggong dyan, na sinasabi na hindi kaya, sabi, hindi pala niya kaya. Kung kayo ilagay dito sa lugar ko, ako mismo nag-uutos ng patayan. Hindi ko nga kaya, kayo pang mga... Huwag na tayong magdrama dito. You will be far worse than what you have now. Isang ko, kasi bakit ako tumakbo? You were around. Sino ang kandidato sa amin mentioning about Mindanao? Wala. Improving education, ang favorite refrain is will improve the roads. Tingnan mo, what can a narco politic do to his city? 2 decades, no election, no opponent. Pag pumunta ka doon sa Osamis noon, pati sa Albuera, you will exactly experience what you would have seen had you been to South America. Parehong-pareho. Lalaki yung mga politiko dyan, may baril dito, may bodyguard na pulis, may bodyguard na military, at may bodyguard yung kuratong baliling. So, tingno, mabuti na lang, it destroyed some part, but there are many of them in Mindanao. And I called all the mayors of the Philippines here, dito. Marami sila 3 batch. Ang governors, isang kwarto lang sila. Sabi ko talaga sa kanila, do not, I will kill you. I will kill you because you are destroying my country. Do not destroy the young of the Filipino because yun ang aming kayamanan. Lalo na kami sa taga-gobyerno, itong mga pulis na to, pati sino dyan, wala kaming kayamanan. Wala akong negosyo. I started very early as a prosecutor. Now, the reason why, you would see now how I hate criminals. Marami akong kasong bumagsak dahil lang sa pera. Marami akong bumagsak na kaso noon when I presented the evidence, supposedly drugs, turned out to be tawas. Yung pinapalitan ng anti-corruption, ayoko na lang, kasi karamihan kasi nung kasama kong mga piskal, halos patay na. Ako lang ang nabuhay kasi ako siguro yung papatay pa ng iba. Sa trabahong ito Paano ko matapos kung ganun? Nasa likod ko sabi ko, we all shout in unison, stop drugs. Hindi ko ng mga pulis ngayon. Sana yung, ito. This is an updated as of August 8, 2017. If this is a Bible, I will make a solemn oath na trabaho ito ng pulis na walang ano dito kalukuhan. Nandito, so how can you stop? Ang listahan ito po region ganito rin, Every page, Western, Visayas, may mayor dyan na sabi niya malinis daw siya. Pero walang mahay. Sinabi ko talaga, do not do, mahay is huwag kang sisihin. So, na-late ako kasi kausap ko ang mga RAM. At kami ni Dante had a short, it's getting out of hand. Gusto kong i-control ang corruption. Kayong mga abogado, how? May transaction tayo dito na malinis. Yung natalo, itong Manila dapat sunugin to, isali na ang tao dito. Dito, magnegosyo sila. They participate in biddings. Tapos pag natalo sila, all they have to do is, hanap buhay. They go to court, corrupt naman yung huwes, kaya sinabi ko, bantay ko sa akin, mag-issue ng TRO. So the project cannot proceed immediately. So yung nanalo naman sa bidding, just to start, we'll have to talk to the guy who filed or who sued him. So, bigyan mo ako ng... Ganon ang racket dito sa Maynila. Yung lowest bid is the source of all graft and trouble dito sa corruption. Kasi yung lowest bid, walang pera yan. And he will dive and bid for the lowest price. Pag na-award na yung bid niya, he will go to another subcontractor. Sabi niya, sige, ikaw na, bigyan mo ako. Tapos doon yung city or provincial engineer, tapos yung checker, auditor, treasurer, governor, mayor. So yung 100 million mo na project, 40 lang yan. Kaya nung nagkampanya ako the presidency, I toured almost all of the provinces and cities. Diyan ang makita ng basketball court ng tag 200 meters, 300 meters. Wala namang basketball ganun. Kasi may goal maraming goal. Bakit mataas itong, kasi nilalanding ko yung helicopter doon. Sabi nila, Mayor, hindi man ito basketball court, yung runway man ito. Tapos tignan ko doon pagbalik ko, yung mayor na ako, magbalik ko minsan, titignan ko, tapos na. Pati yung terminal. Wala lang pasahero, walang eroplano, kasi basketball court pa lang. Alam mo, something mas... I don't want to do it, but I would say that I'm not so much interested in 5 years of completion. I hope there will be a spasm somewhere. Then, hindi mo madala ng kasi yung due process na yan, alaman natin lang. Due process, means sa 10 years. Ang kaso sa Pilipinas could reach 5, 10, 20 years. Yung sabi mo na victims of injustice, kung wala talagang dyan, you will suffer the injustice. You'll have to live with it and die with it. Ganon ka ang Pilipinas. Hanggang dyan lang tayo. Ganun itong sitwasyon. Traffic. So, Duterte, nandiyan yung traffic. Gusto rin yung improve. Give me money. I need money to whatever, to destroy there and magbago. Emergency fund. Sabi nila, baka makurap, hindi ibigay. Adi, wag. So, ang itsa, ganoon pa rin. Tanongin niyo ako, how can I improve it for the money? So, I'm waiting for China and Japan to do us the favor. And maybe they would start next year, I hope, to improve on the things that we do not spend. Kasi wala man tayong ganong pera. Ganoon lang ang kita ng Pilipinas. What do you expect of me? I cannot print the money to pay the wages of the laborers. And where do I find the money to buy all those expensive things? Ganyan talaga. Tama si yung rant ni Duterte. Lahat. Dito may judges. Hinuli ko para ihuli sila patayin. Hintayin na lang yung nila. As you can see from a distance, judges. So many judges na mamatay. Ano mo? Ewan ko. Gobyerno to? Hindi. Do not do that. Magalit ang human rights. Pati itong si ulol na mistiso, itong si Gascon. Mas marunong pa sa iyo. And they make so much noise. But what about the human rights? Hanggang rekomendasyon na nila. They can write anything. Condemn the police, condemn everybody. Ang pagdating ng recommendation, wala naman. So everything seems to be not functioning well as we citizens envision it to be. Ang drugs talaga. Alam mo kasi ang drugs, 2 months operation, bilyonaryo ka na. Kaya marami talagang, si General Santiago, alam niya yan. Ilan sila dito? Almost practically all the municipal mayors ng Pilipinas. That is why I said during our caucus with the congressman, sabi ko, bahala kayo, mga senador. But I'm telling you, if you call for a barangay election now, the drug people will win. May pera sila, bilihin nila, at ang mga municipal mayors na talagang into it will begin to produce more shabu so that they can. Sa international seas, meron naman dyan ng ibang countries, they are cooking shabu, place them in a plastic cans, sealed, lagyan nila ng GPS. Kunin dito ng mga smugglers, kaya makita mo regions 1, 2, and 3, marami nakikita yung blue pail, parang tapos yun. Ang laman dyan, shabu. Marami nagkalat dyan sa coastal waters dito sa regions 1, 2, and 3, and sometimes 4. They cook it dyan. Yun, pareho sa Amerika. Ito mga simpleton make a statement na, well, just to really destroy the person. Hindi niya kaya yan. Akala ko ba 6 months o 1 year? Anong hindi kaya? Patayin mo naman, tignan mo. I think there will be an outcry again na itong 32 na patay kanina in a mass joint operations by, I think it's all, and they would grieve again for justice. Kung kayong mga drogista, you do not observe justice, you destroy the people. Ang order ko naman sa military, hindi naman specific. I never said you killed Mr. Aguirre. Ang order ko sa kanila is you destroy the apparatus. And it is my order to General Santiago. Destroy the apparatus. Ngayon, pag namatay ka, pasensya ka. Pumasok ka dyan eh. You are not specifically being hunted. Kanina, I'm sure na yung wala namang plinano yun. Wala namang makuha ng pulis dyan. Kaso lang. And that is why, noong ito, bakit ngayon? Itong human rights, bakit marami? Kasi ang pulis nagtatrabaho. Alam mo bakit? Kasi protektado sila sa panahon ko. Binibigyan ko ng pera ng pulis, totoo yan. We're trying to stop drug trafficking. Ang pulis, pag binigyan mo ng pera yan, gamitin yung pera pambili, that money, marked money, becomes the property of the case filed. It can no longer be retrieved. Kaya every meeting noon sa Davao, binibigyan ko talaga yan, pambili. Kasi because if there is no buying and selling of drugs, it is not trafficking. And kung maliit lang, kasi ang mga runner man nila ang magtakbo, it's just possession. Pagka-possession lang, may pera yan sila, out tomorrow or the day after, nakabail na yan. That is the story. Yung iba naman, pagdating doon, sabihin lang doon sa prosecutors na i-downgrade mo lang, sabihin na lang possession, tapos may plea bargaining. May mga judges naman na pumapayag because of corruption. May isang judge nga dito sa Maynila, not a single case of walang conviction. Mga 1,000, walang conviction. Nang ina itong huwes na to. Yan ang sitwasyon talaga. Sabi, hindi pala kaya ni Duterte. Hindi ko talaga kaya. Mismo yung customs pumupuslit sa likod ko. At kaya mo yan. Iyon na yung customs, ha? But file doon, I will stand by him. Really honest. Kaya lang, nalusatan siya because lahat dyan sa customs corrupt. my God, I hope I would not offend any particular person, but almost all, sila yung magagandang bahay, mga BIR, magagandang bahay, magagandang kotse, aside pa yung mga direktor-direktor. Yung mga direktor ng Bureau of Lands, wala yan. Kusina lang yung mga direktor ng I can't. Sino yung bahay na yan? Ngayon, sa Davao, sarado na. Yung tapos ako nang katuloy yung 200 billion putang. Kaya ko kaya silang babuyin? Sabihin ko harap-harapan, putang ina kayo. Let's say kayo. Kayo yung mga ruling elite dito sa Pilipinas nakikinabang sa putang inang gobyerno to. You get contracts, you get grants, tax exemption and all. Mababoy ko ka isang stasyon, sabi ko putang ina ka, mukhang pera ka. Kaya ko kaya sila ganunin. Nasabi nila ako, sige, hanapin ninyo. Kalkaking Central Bank, pati lahat ng bangko, Rural Bank. Kaya ko kayong babuyin kasi wala kayong makuha sa akin. Ang pinaka-issue ninyo sa akin, sige lang, babae. Hindi kung walang lalaki, paano na yung mga babae dyan? Sabi ko nga during the debates, I was asked point blank by I cannot remember who. So you have known to have so many girls at different times, different women. So may answer, babae yung nagtanong, it's biology. Simple biology. It's an instinct actually. Ang pare lang naman nagsabi niya may kasalanan niyang binigyan ka ng kaya wala rin ako sa asawa ko. Alang-alang mag-uwi ako doon sa amin, ako mag-isa, tapos martilyuhin ko yung Nga naman, kung lang tayo magpakurnihan yung prim and proper, I'm not into it kasi hindi ako makaprangka. Kayong mga tapos nga maghingi kayo ng ariglo. You are great Filipino people. You return the property. Sabi ko, I agree, get it as soon as lahat yung isauli ninyo yung propiedad ng tao. Pay your correct taxes and return all the properties of the people. Kung yung sandbar na yan, I'm selling it. Bidding yan. You want that piece of property, I'm putting you notice. I'm selling that so that I can build more houses for the soldiers. Kasi yung iba doon, kinuha naman ang kadamay. So sabi ng mga sundalo, sir, paano to yung bahay? So, Pilipino rin yan, pareho ninyo. Pareho lang tayo. Sabi ko, gawa na lang kayo ng, huwag na kayong, no hostage here. I'll endeavor to look for the money and build you another one. Huwag mo nang awayan yan si kadamay. Kadamay rin yun yan sa totoo lang, kadamay rin yan sa kahirapan. Kaya mo na, bigay mo lang sa kanila. Itong Marawi, what precipitated the fight in Marawi? How did it start? Did it start by an outright rebellion? Of course not. They were there, the police were there to serve a warrant. Then there was a fight, and we were thinking, alam namin na maraming armas. But ang hindi namin nakuha na underground, puro na pala. Kita mo hanggang ngayon may bala. For 3 months na tayo nag-away. Parang Vietcong, doon sa mga tunnel. So, ako yung nag-declare ng martial law. Ako yung nagsabi doon kila General Esperon, you send the soldiers there. And so they are dying. Hindi naman ako guilty kasi I'm doing it for the Republic, for our country. But the problem is, di ko malunok yung lalagay. I lose every day at least 2, 3, 4 soldiers pati police. Kaya ako, I was offended. Nung tinanong si President Aquino, I'd like to repeat this all over again kasi totoo eh. He was asked, how do you find the fight against drugs? Sabi naman niya, walang nangyari. Walang nangyari. Yung the whole of 6 years mo, yung whole mo sa drugs, is just equivalent to my what's now 1 year. At saka huwag kang magsalita ng ganon. Kasi marami na akong pulis, pati sundalo na matay. Minsan ginuhod akin. Kasi hindi naman gagano yan. You know, the President is the Commander-in-Chief of all armed forces. So hindi yan sila basta makagalaw kung wala kang sabihin mo na specific order na. Kasi una ito, kasi marami na akong pulis, pati sundalong namatay. Kaya yung Marawi, walang areglo na yan. Cannot be. Sabi ko sa mga mayors, wala na silang police power ngayon, isauli ko lang yan. Kung matapos ng gera at sabihin ng pulis, pati military, mayor, okay na. But kung pagbalik ko niyan, kung kayo, you cannot control drugs in your city. Tanggalan kita, I might just go outright suspend you. So that's my next move. So marami na namang korte awayan. I-TRO na naman ako ng mga huwes. Kaya sabihin ko sa huwes, kaya mo? Kasi kung kaya mo, sige. Otherwise, itong mga inotel na police, itong kasali na. Mga mayors, you have the authority over the police. If you cannot control drugs in your city, I will just suspend you. Bakasyon ka na lang. Wala ba na kayong silbi? So I will not return the police power to you. Wala, pakialam sa inyo. Yan ang, that's the sad story. I'm just articulating a little bit what was halos emotional si Dante dyan. Kasi lahat, yung si Evangelista, yung member nila na yung magbili ng kutsi tapos sa kasa, denive ng anak niya just to show para patignan nga okay yun. Tapos kinidnap ng mga ulol, pinatay pa, sinunog. I could still remember sa TV. Sabi ko sa kanya, there will be always a time. There will be a time to commit wrong and there will be a time for retribution. Sigurado yan. Dito druga. Hindi na nila naisip yan. Alam mo yung liquor, pagka nag-liquor, ang sunod niyan druga. Kombinasyon yan. They will always, pagka naka-hit yan, maghanap talaga ng alcohol yan. Kaya sa Bulacan, pati yung 1-year-old, pinapakialam mo. Nakalin yan, ni-rape na yung biyuda, ni-rape na yung nanay na bulag. Pinagsasaksak pa yung... Tapos yung human rights ngayon is investigating. One of these days kayong human rights, kayo ang imbestigahin ko. Totoo. Conspiracy. You know, when you... buti lang yung puli, barilin mo na yung kasali dyan. If they are obstructing justice, you shoot them. Para makita talaga yung anong klaseng human rights. Galit ako sa inyo. Because hindi niyo tinitimpla kung anong klaseng papasukan ninyo. Basta human rights. Yung ilang biktima na dito. Yung 5 na namatay. Ano pa, yung 1-year-old na ginulgol doon. Yung human rights yan nasaan? He could not even utter it in public. No, look, do not do that to me. I have human rights. Wala. Tapos itong mga kriminal, babandera ka, human rights, ano. Kaya ito, tuwi na ako. Tuwi pa ang Davao eh. I have to go to somewhere else sa Mindanao. Ganito yan eh. Straight na lang tayo. There are judges here, prosecutors, the public, maybe some of the members of the Supreme Court, Ombudsman. Ito. Gaya nitong si Albuera. Sabi ni, ito to, prangkahan tayo. Nandiyan yung mga cabinet members. Sabi ni Secretary Aguirre, Justice Department, hindi na ako nakakialam. Sabi niya, murder to, Mr. President. Sige. Wala ka. Istiga ka, wala akong pakialam. Sabi niya, ma-file. You file the case. Ngayon, ang downgrade, homicide na lang. Yung mga pulis naman, yung nagtrabaho, wala naman silang ninakaw doon na demanda. Diba sinabi ko na, I will protect you sa trabaho. Ngayon, ang sabi ninyo, pagpasok ninyo sa jail, si Albuera, Mayor Espinosa, may baril. Doon ako maniwala sa pulis kasi yan ang subordinates ko lahat yan. Bakit ako maniwala doon sa mga testigos na it was a rub out? Puro leker. Yun ang istorya mo. Yun istorya namin dito sa gobyerno. Sabi ko, i-convict mo yan, ano problem? Sabi naman, baka masintensyahan, gano'n. May card ako dito. The Constitution itself. The President shall have the power to pardon a criminal, whether absolute or conditional, or grant amnesty with the concurrence of Congress. Sige, ubusin mo yung proseso lahat yan. Pagdating ng panahon, sir, convicted kami. Sige. Kailan ang bumulong? Baka bukas, sir. Pardon. Maggawa ka ng pardon dyan. Daling ko sa pulis. Pagkatapos ng you are hereby isa pa kayo itong pulis banta kayo. You are sentenced to reclusion perpetua. Life in perpetua. Madali yan. Pagkatapos sabihin ko sa clerk of court, basahin mo yan, ha? Sabihin mo yung pabasa. And here is an order also from the office of the President. Pardon is granted to the following: Corporal General, and they are restored to full political and civil rights and hereby promoted next rank higher. What could be the charges? Impeachment? Ulol ka ba? Nandiyan sa Constitution. That's the sole privilege of a... Ngayon, sabi, maraming mag-revolt yung mga... May amnesty ko yan. Mag-revolt dyan. May amnesty ko na kayo para tapos na. Kasi, alam mo, wala kaming power. If I do not have that, or if I do not threaten to use it, binubugbog kami, media. And you are portrayed to be the worst. Mayroong editorial, mga ganon, or pictured to be the worst, mga kagaya ng choirer. Kung mag-picture kayo sa editorial, parang lahat kami kawatan. Kayo yung putang inang nakatira dyan sa gobyerno, 50 years, walang extension, unused. You know what's the crime? 50 years na kinabang kayo. Then it expired, no extension. Tapos, you never paid government and taxes. and then you collected dyan sa Mylong. Alam mo kung ano yan? Pareho yan kay My Taking. Mag-fake ka ng stamp. That is economic sabotage. Pag yan ang pinahil ni Aguirre sa inyo, pasok kayong lahat. Kasama kayo ni Dilima, no bail yan. Kayong yung mga evader ng taxes, I will not file a civil collection. Kung hindi na ako interesado sa pera na inakaw mo, I'd be happy to see you there sa krami. File ko sa inyo. Economic sabotage. That is non-bailable. Ganoon lang yan. Basta kami na lang we are portrayed to be in the worst of it takes two to play this game in the world, in this life. Kaya baski ganun lang yan si Erap. He's a sage. Talagang wise. Dito sa buhay na ito, weather lang. Huwag ka talagang magkumpiyansa na hanggang dyan ka na nobody will know. I know I will have my own downfall. I cannot be president forever. I know that they will demand to answer for all of this patay. O di okay lang. Kung ako ang manobel, basta gusto ko ilapit ako doon sa kwarto ni Dilima. Nakita ko man yung ano niya. Sabi niya, nagpipingtam daw ako. Ikaw ang ipipingtam ko? Hindi na ako kailangan. Manood lang ako ng video, may kopya ako. Bakit ipipingtam kita? Sabi niya, senyos, nagpunta ako. I was there because it was the anniversary of the police. I was invited to talk there. Nung pumunta ako doon sa equipment na yung sensitive, mataas yan eh. It's on top of the building, nobody is allowed there. But I sabi ko, manood ako, how does it work? Yung pinag-usapan natin sa cabinet, ipinagbilin ko because there's no need. I will approve it. Tapos nagpipingtam. Pipingtam? Baski saan ako magpunta, nandoon yung video mo, pipingtam. Gaging. Ako nandun, payag ako. Sabihin ko lang sa pulis, kaibigan man kami. Labas mo yung kamay mo. Maghawakan tayo, handshake. So that's, I'm just saying that this government is not totally bereft of any measures that we can. Tabla-tabla tayo. Dito yung habulin ninyo. Itong mga polis na luko-lukong kidnapping po. Yan ang may tama. Yan sabi ko, pati polis patay. Hindi yung donut. Klaseng polis. Hindi man dapat polis, wala dapat yan dyan. Marami talaga rin napasok ng mga ulul eh. Yung mga kidnapping, sabi ko kay De La Rosa, summary dismissal. Bantayan ninyo yan. Pag wala na trabaho, baka yun mo, yan ang next generation naman ng mga mag-hold up, droga. Bantay kayo. Policeless, puro policeness lang kagawa. We all behave here. Kasi pag wala na tayong, kanya-kanya na kayo. Mahirap yan. Mahirap yan. Patayan. Please stop that nonsense. So yan ako. Hindi naman kami Pero kung yung sabi ni Dante kanina, kaya kami natagalan, I was with the relatives and widows sa VACC 44. Of course, it is a stupid charge. Kasi isa doon was corruption. Wala namang corruption doon eh. Well, still in the sense that you created a prejudice to somebody, something like that. But yung usurpation of authority. you are a police now, you are there to arrest, ganon. Ganon yun eh. As Commander-in-Chief of all the armed forces, ang local officials, supervision lang ang presidente. Pero sa national government structure, mga cabinet, I have the complete supervision and control. What does control mean? Control is I can change, amend, or superimpose something there na. Kaya yung pinayal ng ombudsman na usurpation of authority kasi trabaho ng pulis. Trabaho ng pulis, trabaho ng presidente yan. Akin yan. Particular job doesn't mean to say na kung ako ang mag-supervise, may inagaw ako. Wala akong inagaw. Ako yung commander-in-chief ninyo. So how can the case prosper? Maraming tayong abogado dito. How can usurpation of authority? O what? The police? I cannot usurp my own power. That is mine. The commander-in-chief of all armed forces, sunod kayong lahat. So yan ang sinasabi niya. Ako sinasabi ko lang kung anong ibig sabihin niya. Ang ibig sabihin ko, matagal na ako dito, sige salita, mag-uwi na tayo. Magpasalamat ako for listening to my ranting also, but galit rin ako. But with God's help, bala. Kasi death certificate na yan balang araw. Maraming salamat po.
Thank you very much, Mr. President, for your message. We shall now proceed with the photo-taking opportunity, which will be done in 4 separate batches. May we now invite the first batch, the VACC Board of Trustees, Advisors, and Legal Counsel, to please proceed on stage. Thank you. May we ask the second batch of VACC major awardees to kindly prepare for their photo-taking opportunity. Thank you. The awardees, please stand by. Thank you.